What's good? What's really hood? YouTube? It's your man Jay.
Your man Twan. This is Tech Takes Daily.
Yo, our girlfriends might be rushing, but they are not in a hurry. You didn't like the peanuts, so I had to try again. For those that don't know, I am the king of the corny jokes.
King of the corny jokes.
So just deal with it. I got a million of them. I'm here all night.
All right, so what are we talking about today?
Well, you know what? We're both Star Trek fans, right? We've consumed our share of Star Trek.
Our fair share, indeed.
So I was curious, what do you think, bro? Let's not talk about Janeway. Let's not talk about the cool black dude. Who's the cool black dude? The Deep Space Nine dude?
I don't remember what his name was.
Damn, me neither.
That's pathetic.
We should really know that. We get our card revoked. So I wanted to see what you thought the comparison was with Kirk versus Picard. Did you have a preference?
You know, I was never really that much of a fan of William Shatner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Well, William Shatner was T.J. Hooker. Talking about Kirk, son. Kirk.
Well, his overacting. The way that he does things when he's doing the Kirk thing, you know?
I forgot about his overacting.
It was just too much, dog.
Bad.
It was way too much.
You're
Like,
right.
he was hella extra.
You're right.
So, you know, when Picard came around, it was refreshing.
Yeah.
It was like, this guy is a Shakespearean actor.
Word.
He acts. I feel his character. He's real and all that shit. And Kirk was just like, I'm gonna fuck this blue pussy.
He was, though.
At least he was equal opportunity. He's fucking all them alien bitches.
I really like Kirk, though, man. I mean,
Really? You're a Kirk guy.
Kirk was just down to get with any alien he ever
Huh? That's
met.
what I'm saying. Blue, green,
He was
purple.
He was
It's all pink on the inside.
He was equal opportunity with that.
He was smashing. Kirk was smashing them all.
Kirk was getting it in, baby.
And he was kind of a bully. Picard was always like, don't mess with this alien life form. They
Kirk
deserve
was trying to
justice.
fight and blow shit up and stuff.
Kirk was like, did he just call me a pussy? Did he just call me a pussy? Photon torpedoes, let's
Talking
go.
shit, talking shit. Weapons up, weapons hot. We coming for you.
So I think I might have leaned more on the Kirk side because he was more action-packed, let's whoop some ass, whereas Picard was like,
He was a thinker.
let's check the space-time continuum. I don't even know what it was
Every
called.
problem has a solution.
Yeah, exactly. Space-time continuum, is that what it was?
That was accurate.
So we have a video.
The green shit.
Let's see what the video people say. They do an actual direct comparison.
All right, let's compare Kirk versus Picard.
See what these guys say.
See what's up.
People, welcome to Everything Trek. Kirk and Picard are probably the most well-known Star Trek captains. There have been many attempts to determine which one of them is actually the best captain. However, many of these attempts have relied on subjective opinions and personal taste. I instead want to compare Kirk and Picard based on
what's a trip,
four
dude?
objective criteria.
Whenever I forget what movie this was, but whenever they did this movie, these guys were about the same age.
I know, isn't that
So
crazy?
when Kirk was captain, he was a young motherfucker,
Yep.
and Picard started as an old motherfucker. So that's a major difference right there, right?
It is,
When
huh?
Kirk was like, "Fuck it, let's beat everybody up and let's run down and fuck all the pussy."
Totally, yep.
And Picard was like, "Let's think about a diplomatic solution."
He was, for real.
Right? That's the wisdom that comes with age.
Yep.
Kirk was just trying to fuck all the pussy and fight everybody.
He was.
The first criterion is the number of
Oh, that's the
first
same video that I was watching.
encounters with
What?
alien
Oh,
species
It was the same video
they participated
that I had looked up.
Okay.
During the Star Trek Voyager episode Friendship 1, set
forgot to
in
put my phone on silent while
2378,
recording.
Admiral Hendricks says this to Captain Janeway, quote, "You've made first contact with more species than any captain since James Kirk," unquote.
Oh.
Any captain since Kirk
James
means
Kirk,
that
did
any captain
he
who
had
served
first
after
contact with
Kirk
46
didn't
different
beat
species?
Kirk's first contact
real?
record. This includes Picard, who lived roughly a century after Kirk. Kirk lived in the 23rd century, while Picard and Janeway lived in the 24th century. So, in 2378, Kirk would still be the Starfleet captain who was involved in the most first contact situations. The last time we see Picard is in 2379.
So Kirk had
In
more
addition to
first
this,
contact.
we saw the USS Enterprise crew under the command of James T. Kirk
That's, you
being
know,
involved in at least
That can't
49
be
first
good or
contact
bad. He
situations.
just happened to luck out.
The
in
USS
area he was
Enterprise D crew under the command of Jean-Luc Picard was instead shown to have made first contact with 41 species. Based on
just
this
like you
data and Hendricks' comment, it's
41
fair to
versus
conclude
46.
that Kirk has made first
Kirk
contact
wins.
with more species than Picard. The second
he didn't give a
criterion
fuck about
is
first
how many
contact.
major conflicts or battles
Didn't
Picard and
Picard
Kirk
have a whole
been
maneuver
involved
named
in.
after him, though?
He
Kirk
did, but
is known for
Kirk
taking
liked
part
to
in
fight.
13
So,
major military conflicts and battles.
how many?
This includes the Federation-Klingon War of 2267, featured in the original series episode Errand
Oh,
of
dang.
Mercy.
That was
The
that
neutral zone
Klingons?
incursion
Yeah,
of
they
looked hella different back in the
2266,
day.
in which
They did.
the
They didn't look
Enterprise
like
under
Worf.
They
Kirk's
look like
command
Worf, right?
fought against a Romulan
They
bird of
changed their
prey,
whole
as seen in the
DNA.
episode Battle of the Terror.
They look like an
In the
Asian
Battle
dude.
of the Terror Nebula
Right?
of
He looked like an
2285,
Asian dude
the
with the Fu
pivotal
Manchu
movie
mustache
Yep.
and shit.
where Kirk
Being the merciless
defeated
and
Khan
shit.
Noonien Singh.
And that was the
Picard
Fantasy
has
Island
also
dude.
Oh,
been involved
Mr.
in
Rourke.
11
Yeah.
major conflicts and battles.
Boss, the
This
plane, the
includes
plane.
the Federation Cardassian War, which was fought between 2327 and 2366. The Battle of Maxia of
Kardashians.
2355 between the
Kardashians?
USS Stargazer commanded
Oh,
by
I
Picard
just
and
had
a
the
Ferengi vessel,
Kardashians on.
Oh.
and the
Not
battle
Kim,
between the
the
Enterprise D,
aliens.
captained by Picard, and the Romulan vessel Scimitar, commanded by Kim. So Kirk appears to have had more military experience than Picard.
He said not Kim. The aliens. They had aliens called the
Which
Kardashians?
captain lost the most crew
were
members?
the
while in
Kardashians?
They
service?
were all up in Deep Space
We know
Nine.
that
They
during
were
the events of the
warlike, and they
original
were always,
series,
but they were
Captain
smart,
Kirk lost
and they were
54
an
crew
offshoot, a different
members.
race of Vulcans.
The Enterprise
That
crew
sounds like
complement
him.
was usually 450, meaning that during the original series, 12% of Kirk's crew didn't survive.
Kardashians, they had their own Star
During the
Trek
events
race.
of TNG, Picard lost 62 crew members. However, the Enterprise D's crew complement was roughly 1,000, meaning that during TNG, 6% of Picard's crew was killed. According to this data, it sounds like a Starfleet officer had better chances of survival under Picard than under Kirk.
Diplomatic
The
solutions.
criterion is the number of awards and honors
Kirk wants
the
to
two
fight him and
captains
fuck 'em all.
received.
Kirk was getting his peoples
During his
killed,
career,
yo.
Kirk received 8 decorations.
Uh-oh.
They include the Starfleet Medal of Honor
Okay.
and the Starfleet Silver Palm. As far as we know, Picard has never received any decorations.
Because he wasn't fighting and fucking
he
them.
wasn't- yeah.
His performances are statistically
Man.
better in three
The
categories.
admirals are like, I envy
First
all the
contact,
pussy.
military
Here's this
experience,
medal.
and number of decorations received.
It's just like humans, man.
However,
Always
Picard has a
rewarding the
better
war
record
criminals,
when it
right?
comes to crew members
Killing
killed
motherfuckers
under
and
his command.
raping their women.
Yep.
So this is it. Please check out my new Teespring
All right,
page,
so
where you can find
now that we've had
everything
more
Trek
information.
merchandise. Any purchase you would make,
I still think I'm gonna have to go with Kirk, man. Kirk was he was a bully. He's running around.
That's why I don't like him. He's an overacting bully that fucked all the purple females and the yellow ones and the blue ones and
Yep.
the green ones, which I'm not mad at that. But he's fighting and fucking everybody and not coming up with diplomatic solutions to anything. He always just wanted to fight.
As far as actors are concerned, I definitely would take Picard because he was also the dude in the wheelchair. With
Oh,
the
yeah.
accent. So he's, you know,
And yeah, Professor Xavier.
he's also Professor
Yes, he's an
X.
actor.
He's
He's
a
an
real
actor. No matter what William Shatner did, he was always William
William Shatner was
he was
T-
always overacting.
He was TJ
And
Hooker.
whatever he did,
TJ Hooker versus Professor X.
right? There's no comparison.
No.
There's no comparison.
So, yeah, okay. So I'm, I'm both. I like Kirk, but I like Picard.
All Picard over here, baby.
Hey. So that's it. That's all.
That's how we call it.
Don't forget to smash that like button. If you really like what you see, go ahead and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Tech Taste Daily, son.
Out.
Base of the space means peace. See you later.